Oh, are we live already? Let me see if I can gently perch this piece of garbage tripod on the dashboard. All right. Hey, ya boy. I got 3 people, 3 thumbs up. I appreciate getting the 100%. Hey, everybody. Hello. 33 people. Hello. Oh, you love Gullivers? Yeah, I did upload that, didn't I? Yeah, Gullivers. I'm so excited about getting my 3D image. Oh, maybe I'll do an unboxing of that. Oh. Hello. Ryan says he might be going to NYC in a few months. Skylar says that this lighting is spooky. Is it? Is this too spooky? I'm not in the bunker. I'm actually in the carpet car, whatever I haven't named it yet. I was thinking about calling the car the flying carpet. How's everyone doing? So here's the deal. Like, yeah, I would have done it. I want to get a low light camera to use on dark rides, but kind of prioritize with equipment. I think the next piece of equipment, I think I need a new laptop. Yeah, I'm going, Catch Kitty, I'm going to the post office tomorrow. But yeah, I was up late. I'm trying to catch up on emails and messages. It's getting it's getting harder to keep caught up, especially when I'm on a trip. You'd think I'd have time on a trip to do more, but I get way behind on everything when I'm on trips. What does my shirt say? It says Expedition Sasquatch or Expedition Bigfoot. This is the Sasquatch Museum. Blisters are a little better. They're healing. I've kind of just been a state of rest for the past 2 days. Let's see. Yeah, Ryan, they're supposed to send me a picture of where my miniature is in the in Stonehenge so that I'm able to find it. So I'm gonna post that. Hopefully people can go to Gulliver's and find it. Chastity McGough says wasn't expecting. As well, I'm glad. It's always nice to surprise people. They get a hot tub fixed. Did I even talk about the hot tub on here? That's funny. I don't even remember talking about the hot tub. Ripley's in Arkansas? Are you sure there's a Ripley's in Arkansas? I didn't think there was one. Cal JC03 says, great radio interview, Louis Santa Cruz. Thank you. It was an honor to be on the radio. Gulliver's is pretty cool. Oh. I know the Gettysburg Time Museum is closing. Hey, Ben, how are you doing? Been in the wrestling game at all? Yeah, I had some pizza in New York. Do I find New Yorkers to be friendly? It's just a different culture. Oh. Yeah, New York is intense. I'll tell you what, people. It's no joke. All that walking and all those people. How long was I in New York? I got back on, I think, June 2nd. There was plenty of marijuana smell in New York. Not as bad as LA, though. I don't mean to like trigger anyone, but I don't like the smell of marijuana. It grosses me out. Allison Allison Apple, thank you so much. I've done some things in Ohio, Skylar. Joshua Gonzalez has ever heard of the Shoe House? It's about 30 minutes away. Uh, what 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 what's the Shoe House? No, I don't really like anything about marijuana. Savage Mister. Is my possum my mascot because we're both nocturnal? No, it's because we both have opposable thumbs. Haunted museum in California. I don't know where that sounds fun. I've not been to Spokane. I don't think. Let's see. No car troubles this time. Of course, I have a brand new car, so that's good. Where to next? Next trip, I'm gonna go see. I want to go see Guntown or Funtown. We're going to Funtown Mountain. I've seen the Mississippi River. Zach Baggins, I think his museum's in Las Vegas actually, and there's no photos. So no photos, no visit. Did Justin do Tinkertown? Have I been to the Death Museum in LA? Actually, I have not, but I've been to the Museum of Death in New Orleans. Ben, you said you could get friends and family rate for Hilton. Awesome. Yeah, Guntown Mountain in Cave City is back open, and I need to get over there. Did I buy Adam's RV? Absolutely not. Hey Harry, how are you doing? Whoa. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Okay, now we're completely in the dark. Unboxed it a boo, never got a postcard. Well, if you've been, when did you sign up? Will I go to the Museum of Ice Cream in San Francisco? I'd love to go to the Museum of Ice Cream. You can see my glasses. Yes, like a cartoon character in the dark. Send postcards from Guntown. I'll see if they have postcards. Yeah, I'm in the car. When I'm in the bunker, my wife's asleep. I've realized I talk too loud and I wake her up. So I don't want to. I didn't want to wake her up. Joshua Gonzalez says they have a very boring quilt museum. Do you live in Paducah by chance? I don't think there's any way to light it up in here. I don't know. Hey, random Andrew. Maybe if I hold it close to my face, the light will... unbox it. Okay. If you would, email me your... just kind of send me an email about not getting the postcards, and I will check and see what I can do to remedy the situation. This is a little Blair Witch vibe, isn't it? Yeah, I thought I had my car. I thought I had my car keys, but I don't. Would I say Bedrock City is a must-see in the Grand Canyon area? Absolutely. Have I been to Ford's Theater? I have been to Ford's Theater, but I haven't filmed it. Have I been to the Crystal Bridge in Rogers, Arkansas? Yeah, there's like a weird gap. There's some things that I never filmed. Never been to the Corvette Museum in Bowling Green? Yeah, not really my thing. Not really a car guy. I don't know if I can really appreciate that. I did open the door, but I guess I don't know, the inside light shut off on its own, which probably means that I was using it too much and it doesn't want the car to die. I hope the battery didn't die in my car. It's got one of those keys that doesn't go in the ignition. I've got an idea though. Maybe we can go in the van. There we go. But I don't want to. Have I been to the White House? I've never been inside the White House. Oh. Where's the van? I mean, I don't want to push my luck. I don't want to drain my battery. All right, there we go. That's a little better. Spent a little time in here. Sorry about that, guys. What made the cyclone at Coleon uncomfortable? I'm a big guy, and the deal is like this restraints on roller coasters. If the restraint on a roller coaster is too tight, you feel every freaking bump. And I think I'm just getting too big for roller coasters. That makes sense. Tell us some stories. Oh, I talked to Adam lately. You know, me and Adam text each other back and forth. You know. Yes, it's difficult for people of a larger size to enjoy roller coasters. Because, you know, you got to be in there tight because they don't want you to fly out. I would never bungee jump. I may consider a zip line at some point. Well, I'm Coaster Lisa, thank you. I'm glad that the restraints have been changed in 90 years. Hey, Davids. It's hard to find a good selfie stick. They're all either like too pimped out or too cheap. This one, like right here, is so cheap. The end wiggles. It drives me crazy. I just want to. I want something. Basically, I want this, but I want it to be quality. But they don't make like just this quality. It has to have like weird tripod things and things that stick out of it. what happened with the stalker. I've not heard anything from him. I hope it's over. I hope he leaves me alone. That's all I say. And I hope no one's like trying to bother him or anything, because I'm afraid that might set him off again. So I hope he just moves on. Of course, we'll go check my mail tomorrow and see if anyone sent me anything harassing. Coaster Lisa, yeah, I do think that that it was actually a little, it was not as rough as the Georgia cyclone they tore down. Dallas anytime soon? I don't know. Do you listen to Art Bell? Didn't Art Bell pass away? Not this great, no lines. Okay, they didn't tear down. Yeah, I know they didn't tear down the Georgia Cyclone all the way. I do want to try it. I do have a season pass somehow. Six Flags Georgia, so I will. What out of business amusement park do I miss the most? I don't know. I don't know if I've had any that have gone out of business since I started going to them. I've been to the Jersey Shore, lots of. I've not been to Wildwood, no. I haven't gotten. You know, yeah, I don't want to talk too much about the stalker stuff, but I mean, I don't think there's been any direct death threats. More just stuff like intimidation, stuff designed to make me, and my family feel unsafe. Do crowds bother me? I mean, crowds aren't fun, but they don't definitely don't like stop me. I have been to the National Zoo, but it was like in January, so it was so cold. Did they keep any souvenirs from Billy Bob's Wonderland? I don't think they sold any souvenirs specifically. I'd usually check. I've been to the Griffith Observatory before, Callie, Eric. I've been to Santa Claus, Indiana, but that's somewhere I need to return to soon. Very soon. Have I been to the Henry Ford Museum? Yes, I have. Have I been to Washington? I've been to both. Appreciate it, Kaiser Glick. I've not heard much about Silver Dollar City. Just People says, have I met Justin Scard? Yes, I have. If so, were you able to handle him more than 30 seconds? Nah, Justin's a nice guy. Good guy. He's pretty much, he's like he is in his video. He's got a lot of energy, a lot of passion. They're things that I respect in people. Max Factor Museum. Is that like a makeup museum? How long have I done YouTube? 4 or 5 years. Coach Lee says what I think of Seattle. I love Seattle, and I did visit the MP. It's now called Mopop, Museum of Pop Culture. Yeah, I actually really loved it. Would I recommend a trip to Meow Wolf for the senior school trip? Abso-frickin-lutely. Young Expectations. I remember being in New York during rush hour. Ugh, I can't imagine even trying to drive a car through there. Killer Apex is their new. Well, welcome aboard the carpet ship. What scale is the miniature going to be? The one that'll be at the museum will be super tiny, like that big, and then they'll send me one that I think is like that, a couple inches tall. I'm getting a little behind. Cabering Cunningham's just come to the Amazeum. Where's the Amazeum at? Ever been outside America? I've been to Canada and Mexico, so just barely. Do you know if they have an animatronic graveyard? Who? What's that? Yeah, it costs a little bit for the miniature. I mean, I think it was $130. Do you know how you can tell someone's a troll? Because their name is I Love Hitler, and then they immediately talk about pedophiles. Have I been to a dinosaur museum? Quite a few, I think. Eating anything at a food court challenge? I don't know about that. Yes, I did see the giant troll coaster, Lisa. What is the song used in the intro? It was a song written by my son. Yeah, what is it, Princess Bells? What is it with trolls and talking about pedophiles? Thing is, I used to work in Child Protective Services, and I've worked with countless pedophiles. And I find it super, super offensive when people say that, oh, such and such looks like a pedophile. You know, you guys, nobody knows what a pedophile looks like. You know, pedophiles come in all shapes and forms. Hey, diecast addicts. What's the rat's name in the intro? It's a possum. Ryan Nodal's right. A pedophile can look like anyone. It's a stereotype saying that there's a certain way pedophiles look. And that's a stereotype that helps more children be victimized, because it's like the whole thing. Like, you know, when they teach you about stranger danger in school, and they used to show you like a picture of what a stranger looked like, and it was like a guy in a trench coat and a creepy hat. That, like, kids don't think about, like, what does a real stranger look like. A real stranger, you know, dangerous can look like anyone. A pedophile can look like anybody. You know, you're born. There's not a certain way pedophiles look that are just born. You're born. You are a pedophile. Tammy Spar says, "Don't talk about pedophiles." I respectfully understand that. That used to be what I did for a living. So, geez, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bum anyone out. Didn't mean to bum anyone out. You know, what I did before in my other job was some very dark stuff. Very dark, very sad stuff. Blisters on my feet doing better. I've taken it very easy the last 2 days. Happy Channel Dark Chat. Still working on finding Mary's grave. I think I know where Mary's gravesite is. I always say possum, because opossum, that's just, who says opossum? Does anyone say opossum? To me, possum is the correct pronunciation. Mr. David Langley says, I'm not bumming them out. It's a subject needs to be brought up in conversation. I mean, I feel like it's a true epidemic in this country that never gets talked about. Child sexual abuse is absolutely rampant, and it's something that no one talks about. I think the correct spelling is opossum, but oh yeah, I have 6 cats. Love my cats. Hello, Armani. Let's see. Dab 101 says, scrolling one day and stumbled upon my channel, and it changed my life. Well, thank you, I guess. I hope it changed it for the better. I appreciate it, Coaster Lisa. That's actually a good idea, and it's something I will definitely consider. I can't take in any more cats. I actually want to. I actually did a live stream from the animal shelter. Like a week or so ago, and I wanted so bad to take home this 12-year-old cat, and Anna's asleep. We have Susie. We have an orange tabby, a long-hair orange tabby, and he is the most mellow cat we have. He does nothing but sleep, eat, and cuddle. Possums are not aggressive. That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock here. Yes, I'm live, Armani. Where am I right now? I'm in the van. The possum drop. Go to more wax museums. I'm running out of wax museums. There's not very many that I haven't been to. Cats are less work, and there's nothing wrong with that. If I had 6 dogs, that's all I do is friggin' deal with them. Thank you, Skylar. You signed up for Patreon. I appreciate it. Am I an insomniac? I have issues with sleep. I don't know if I want to call myself an insomniac, but did I see anyone famous in New York? Not really. I don't think so. Amber, no, I'm just watching the Elvis Fort video. I forgot about that one. No one ever talks about my Elvis Fort video. I'm glad you're watching it. Yes, I went to a museum that had an Elvis Fort. The Naked Cowboy, he is a celebrity. Naked Cowboy. And then I met the weird purple Australian puppet that apparently is somewhat... Do I have any children? I have 2 children. Not been to Colonial Williamsburg. I wouldn't say dogs are extremely dumb. I'd say some dogs are very, very dumb. Other dogs are very, very smart. That puppet explicitly told me he wouldn't give me consent to be filmed, and I put him anyways. F101 says there was 2 sugar gliders. Oh, those are really cool. I have Niagara Falls. my world of Micah from the future? Is he me from the past? I'm not sure. I think he's younger. So I guess he's me from the past. Both have the Belushi look. Have I been everywhere? No. Some places I haven't been. Oh, there's Haribo factory in Kenosha. I didn't know about that. I've been to the Corn Palace. Not been to Waco. I've been to Baltimore. The trivia place I went to the fridge is Meow Wolf, House of Eternal Return. The naked cowboy isn't actually naked. He's just wearing underwear in public. I have been to the Death Museum in New Orleans, but yeah, they don't allow filming, but I don't think I'd film in there because it's really graphic. Tammy Sparrows enough I would put a flyer drive. Definitely drive. What was Meow Wolf actually like? It's amazing. Please check out the video if you haven't. Baltimore's better than where Dan took me? I don't believe it. Would I put Corner's Folly up there with House on the Rock? No, House on the Rock's in a league of its own. Corner's Folly is definitely a very cool place, worth a trip, but House on the Rock is a once-in-a-lifetime deal. Have I been to the Denver Wax Museum? Is there a wax museum in Denver? I've never heard of that. Have I been to closed amusement parks? I have. Am I upset they got rid of the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics? I was always, I'm a fan of animatronics, so it's really a bummer to see them get rid of it. To me, that's like the best thing there. What it cost for the Gulliver's Gate figure, I think it was $130, which is a little expensive, but immortality isn't cheap. Do I play any instruments? Nope. Not a musical person. Been to any cool battleship, submarine, maritime museum? Geez, I don't think I have. Like, I don't know. There's a few there's a battleship in Wilmington and there's a battleship in Charleston. I've not done a tour of either one for some reason. David's, they're more. I thought the edict was down and they were all going. It's a banjo that my son's playing in the intro. I have been to a butterfly garden. Ben. I can do a carpet bomb tonight. Is there anyone to carpet bomb tonight? Harry, you need to come to Cornelia. I seriously doubt that, I just doubt David Garrison is going to show his face after last time he tried to stand up to me. USS Carolina and Wilmington, yes. I do want to tour that. I may have a connection there. We'll see. Adam isn't live streaming in a long time. Yeah, I think he probably just gets sick of it. The Haribo plant sounds really cool. I do want anyone that comes Anyone that can come to wrestling, if you can help me film, that would be awesome. I've got Anthony who usually helps me film, but it would be cool to get stuff from different angles. I did a couple of bumps at the oh my god, it hurts so bad to bump on a wrestling in a wrestling ring. I did hear that Guntown's open. I'm gonna be headed out there soon. Wrestling is June 30th in Cornelia, Georgia. I think it starts 6:30. Oh yeah, I have so much respect for wrestlers. You wouldn't believe it. I haven't done a lot of stuff in New York State. Do I do concerts? Not really. I've been to them, but it's not really my thing. I don't really like concerts that much. I don't like just sitting or standing there staring at a stage. I get antsy. No, Adam's definitely putting out videos. Yeah, it's at the historic landmark arena where AJ Styles, Xavier Woods, and R-Truth all got their start. I don't really do water parks. I'm not really a fan. I think it's at 1 o'clock where I'm at. You got kicked out of there, Ben? What'd you do? That's cool, Aaron. We met the New Day. Is it a slow night? No. Slow how? Yeah, we're doing a family vacation this summer. Two, actually. Chub Chub Clancy saw me recording where? I've not done much in Pennsylvania, Lisa, but I'd love to visit historical amusement parks. I'd love to hear any suggestions. My championship belt's in the bunker. Scottish is King or Coney Island in Cincinnati. You'll have a terrible time, but they're worth it. I don't want to have a terrible time. Nobles Amusement Park. Do I watch TV? I watch Netflix sometimes. That's about it. Santa's Land's still open? Yeah, actually drove by there today. It was open. My flight coming back home was the best flight I've ever had. The plane was probably about 25% full. I didn't have anyone sitting in my row. So yeah, it was pretty wonderful. One thing I hate about planes is just being packed in there like sardines. I've not visited the Great America in California, just the one in Chicago. Oh, Ben, you can't pass out flyers to another show. Yeah, wrestling is territorial. It makes me nervous. Like, I don't know. Who I can, I don't want to like get involved in anyone's like disputes, but it's like very territorial, and like some guys aren't allowed to work in certain areas or certain shows, but they can work in others. I don't really get it. So I don't know. There's a couple people I know I can trust. So I'll just take their advice. Does my wife ever travel with me? Not as much recently. We live with her grandfather, and she doesn't like to leave him alone. Aaron Griffith says roommate was the scribe for Matt Harvey when he was in Impact. The scribe? What's the scribe? I have seen the Papas and Beer Burrito Challenge. I don't know if I want to do that. Clarkland Farm in Ellicott City. I've actually wanted to visit that. But I heard that Ellicott City had that bad flood recently. I wondered if there was any danger or if that was gone even. Well, I'd like to see you there, Harry, if you can make it. Okay. I'm a big fan of the Broken Matt stuff. I didn't get a chance to watch all of it, but I definitely caught what I could. Farm was not where the flood was. Okay. Good to know. Vampiro team with the Misfits. That was really odd. Aaron, you helped shoot the Apocalypto? That's crazy. I haven't gotten my silver button yet. I don't know what it is. Fan of the big dog. Yeah, he's not my favorite. Do you ever go to cat cafes? Yeah, I've been to 2. Ever been to the Winchester Mystery House? No, they don't allow filming. Am I offended by marijuana smokers? I don't. People can do whatever they want in their free time. I just don't like to breathe in other people's stuff. I've not been to North Dakota, only South Dakota. I haven't talked to Dan in a while. That's really cool, Aaron. That would be a blast. Does Adam snore? No, I think I probably snore worse than Adam. I'm not stoned. I'm exhausted. When are you going to meet up with Adam again? Not sure. Class Action Park. Is Action Park still open? How many amusement parks how many people can an amusement park kill and still be awake? It still be operational. Awake. What am I talking about? Action Park. There was one accident on the Thunder Mountain train. Action Park was just insanity. It was like people were just carted. Like the city demanded that Action Park pay for extra ambulances. Like there was just safety was not a consideration. I think they had like at least a death a year. And I think Disney, I think that that Thunder Mountain accident was like one of the only ones that was actually their fault. Central Park or Statue of Liberty? Statue of Liberty. I'm in the van. Is Action Point about Action Park? Is that the deal? Ambulance is called Action Park. Average 11 to 15 times a week. See, that's crazy. That's not safe. Just look up, if anyone doesn't know what Action Park is, just look up the loop-de-loop. They had a freaking water slide that had a loop in it. Like, what? Hello, Dab 101. What's wrong? Guntown in Cape City is reopened. Ghost Town is supposed to reopen. Froggett's Guntown Mountain. What's my favorite museum? It's hard to say. I mean, what's the definition of a museum? Depends how loose or tight your definition is. Navy Pier, Ferris wheel was okay. What was my favorite Midwest museum? I really like the Field Museum. All right, Ben, hit me up. That NVW tour, I'd love to help out if you'd have me. I like Johnny Knoxville. Do I know how many Gator parks exist in Florida? A lot. I did that. I did the video where I had 3 in one day. Did 3 Gator parks in one day. I was so sore, Mark. New York whooped me. Here, let's put you in timeout until you can straighten out what's going on. I've been to the archives. What archives? Sounds cool, Ben. Yeah, I watched the YouTube Defunct Land. Really good YouTube channel. I've gotten sucked into Defunct Land watching some of their old videos. You don't want to know how much money I spend going to all these museums. I don't know if I've seen Yesterworld or not. No, I don't think I've been to the archives in DC. Yeah, I just watched the Astroworld video. That was pretty good. Smithsonian's free. Yeah, that's cool. Ryan, yeah, way, way over that much. Yeah, watch the thing on Astro. Yeah, Smithsonian's are free. They're free because you've already paid for them because they're paid for with tax money. So they can't charge you again because that's double dipping. They're charging you twice. And I've paid enough in taxes to freaking fund the entire chain of Smithsonian's. Yeah, it's an investment. It's an expense for what I do, random Andrew. No, at the end of the year I can write off, expenses, anything that goes into making videos. It's a business. Oh, Smithsonian is taxpayer funded, run by the United States government. O.J. Simpson? What about O.J. Simpson? What's going on here? What's going on here? It does cost to get into the national parks. Good point. Why there's a dog barking? Derpy called the museum tour. Barking dogs. Tell us about my love of taxidermy. I don't know. Something I like about taxidermy. It's a way for animals to live on forever. You see, when a famous person dies, they can't taxidermy them under normal circumstances. But if you have a famous animal that dies, you can keep them forever. It's a way for animals to go on. What am I holding? It's a selfie stick. Do I like medical museums? Yes. Well, mummified is different than taxidermy because you can't see them because they're all covered in bandages. Yeah, Balto gets to live forever. Is there a museum I don't like? I don't know. Definitely not the Quilt Museum. I love the Quilt Museum, even though I've never been there. Thank you, Young Expectation. Chub, I don't hate you. I don't know why you're saying that. Balto or Oni? Balto is a hero because he saved a bunch of human lives. Oni actually killed someone, even though he's a very small dog. I don't watch Casey Neistat, so I can't comment on him. I've only seen a few clips here and there. From what I've seen, he does great drone footage, great, filming. He's a good videographer, but I don't really know that deep into what his content is. am I going? Nowhere at the moment. I'm not driving, no. I'm doing good tonight, Tracy. Is the Indian Museum in Cherokee good? I think I want to remember it's good. I drove by there today, and I thought I'd never done a video in there. I've been in there. Yeah, I probably won't be up much longer, Dawn. Well, Deb, I'm sorry about your pet. I always on the road. No, I'm home right now. How is Traviel video blogging as a job? I love it. I'm very happy with my life. Well, thank you, Young Expectation. I really appreciate it. I think that the bear pit's still open. The last bear pit's still open. I saw it today. What is the museum I go to? I go to all sorts of museums, Radcliffe. Yeah, I'm definitely Turk. Definitely going to check out the new Meow Wolves as soon as I can. As soon as they're open, I want to be there. Ooh. Talk Radio. I don't think I've seen that movie. I do want to go to Doll Island in Mexico. That sounds like fun. I've not been a creative engineering. They do charge $300 for the tour, which I really want to take, but I'd like to figure it out. Maybe split the cost with some other people. How did I transition from abandoned houses? I don't know. I never intended this to be an urban exploration. No, Ben, but there should be. I never intended this to be an urban exploration channel. I did a few abandoned videos for the fun of it. People seem to like those better than the roadside attractions back at a time. But the roadside attractions have always been my primary interest. Sorry, I'm trying not to yawn, but I can't help it. All right, well, it's been about an hour, so I'm going to go try to lay down again. Am I not been hissing lately? I'll keep that in mind. Ryan, no doubt. Guns, 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 guns. I'm going to remember to do the gun song. Ben, yes. You should get back in the ring. I can manage. Let's do it. Guns, 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 guns. Yanny. I only hear Yanny. Healer face manager. Being a heel manager sounds like it'd be more fun. Bryce taking a trip to DC. Have fun. DC's fun. There's lots of stuff to do. And again, the Smithsonian museums are free. Yeah, faces don't really need managers, so maybe I just have to be a heel manager. Do I know Yankee in the South? Yes.